Hari Om Tat Sat. Your past life's purpose is going to be revealed in today's video. Intuitively, whichever card you feel attracted to, pick that and find out all of this. Why you are the way you are, why you feel certain connections, why you're facing particular challenges. Everything we are going to get to know in today's video. Close your eyes. Take a deep breathe in, breathe out, because we are focusing more on your intuition here and your energies here. Tarot cards or oracle cards are all about energetical alignment. And let's find out what is in store for you here. Let me give you more time to select. Meanwhile, I'm shuffling all your decks here to reveal the answers. Okay, we'll start with the reading. So for people who picked this particular card, that is your reading now. We're going on with the reading. What is your life purpose? Why you are here? What is the past life connection? What were you meant to listen or hear today? Everything will be provided here now. Okay, the first card here is transportation. That's the card which is revealed in the first. What does it signify? The train here and the old times here. That simply means you were in a job or situation where you had to take a lot of transportation in your past life. And that is still your life purpose here. You like to travel a lot. You have a sudden connection with the trains a lot. You've seen this. And you don't even know why. All these timeless videos where trains are there, and a few videos where train is involved, you're very attracted to it. That is the glimpse I'm getting from the first card revelation here. Let's find out more on what is your purpose, why you are here. There is a healing, the leadership, or creation. What is your purpose? Okay. So healing, the word suggested that your cards are revealing that you were here to heal yourself or heal other people. Okay, so your true life purpose here is to heal the health of people. Look at that symbol, the snake and the stick, and we see this as the doctor symbol everywhere now, right? So initial days when the health related or medicine related were just getting invented, lot of snakes help were being taken. In Greek, it's believed, mythology and all of that involved, it's believed that snakes were used as medicines for people, and they were the guides for medicines. So I think you are very connected with the trains, the snake, and the health here. It's all telling a story, beautiful story, isn't it, about your past life. Look at that, the connection here. I'm still going to keep a couple of cards here for your reference. Wow, that's unbelievable. So few of you here are into health, medicine, I just told you, Greco-Roman, Greek related or Greece related and Roman related connections are there in your past life, and you're very much interlinked with these structures and monuments as well. Let's see more. What's your life purpose like? You're a healer, okay? You're also a leader here. You're in command here. That is what I saw here, like army or in command or war-like situation. You were fighting for your country. All of these things are coming to me as your life purpose in your past life. So what is it having connection in your current life? How to utilize that? Yeah, let's see. What is the connection? What is the justice you will get? Oh, you were here to unrequited love. Right? Some kind of love, kind of connection you had in your past life and it did not fulfill, or it was not fruitful. And you're here now to fulfill that kind of love towards people, community, or your own self. That is what is the revelation given by the cards here. There was some female who also looks like this exactly, or you look like this, and you have suddenly you're having a sense that you know this person now. You might look like this even now to date, healthy looking and fair skinned, and you like to dress up this way, and all vintage kind of thing or retro style. You like all of those things, right? Okay, let's see more. What is the transformation you're going to see, where you have to work, which industry you have to work, what is the service you have to give. So I think your baby is connected here with your past life. However, you acquire your love here, and then you have the baby, and all of it is interlinked. And for you to heal yourself and transform into a new person, I think this baby is going to help you a lot. Maybe you will adopt a baby, or you will conceive pretty soon, or you're a mother who's helping kids who live in orphanage, very helpful person, or you are a pediatrician or pedodontist. I'm getting a lot of health industry or doctor. You're a doctor who treats kids as well. That is what I'm seeing here. This is beautiful, all the connections here. So you were very sad in your past life, and your purpose is to help children. And if you've not realized that yet, you have to pursue your studies further to become an MBBS doctor, and then a pediatrician, or a BDS person, a dental, and you can become a pedodontist. That is your life purpose, to help children in whichever way possible. Orphanage, you can start NGO, you can start donating to blind orphanage. All of this I'm seeing. Okay, let me clear off cards so that I can see more stories about your past life and what is the purpose you're here. More to healing, transformation. You're finally going to find out who you are. I'm getting visions that a sister or nurse also, you could be that as well. The arts also. So music related, you're healing people with your music, singing, art, all of these things. Guitar, you like to play this to your baby, or you both sing together. If it's a male watching, you like to sing to your baby with guitar. And if it's a female, you like singing, you like music, veena, some musical instrument you're very deeply attached to. Even if you don't know how to play or you don't know how to sing, music is something which connects you really. And you also were doing your service where food and hunger was there, and you couldn't fulfill all of your dreams in your past life because of certain situations like this. And you helped so many children who had all of this hunger issues, and you've given a lot of food. So food industry, if you want to put your hands in starting a restaurant or a cafe and help people with food, that is going to make you feel so satisfied, and a sense of accomplishment and fulfillment and satisfaction. I think that is what you're going to get once you start this industry. So a lot of insights I'm getting about your past life. Let's see more here. Okay. Father, I did get a very masculine or male energy. That's why I said if you're a father, you're singing to your baby, or you like playing guitar to your baby, and you're a father to a couple of people, and you will do great in life. Like, you are someone who has helped a lot of people overcome difficulties in life. You're counselor as well. If you're a male, you're working as a counselor who people consider you as father figure, right? You help a lot of people with your speech, TEDx talk, like that. I'm getting a lot of masculine energies here. Let's see more. If you're a female, let me see if there is something coming as a revelation here about your past life purpose. Wow. Okay, plenty cards have fallen. Let me see. The next card which has come up is persecution and inquisition. This simply means you were put through a lot of difficult situation in your past life, or you were fighting or giving justice to people who were facing all of these things in past life. So you were an advocate or lawyer or just person who would play very fairly in society, and or you've seen times like this. So now if some injustice is happening anywhere, you're the first one to go stand there. Even as a woman, now you have all the rights to stand up for yourself. So you're someone who won't tolerate injustice or harsh treatments, and you will always stand up for yourself. And people who can't raise their voice, or who are voiceless animals or something, you are taking care of them. Wow, that's quite a bit of soul purpose you have here, or life purpose you have here. Communal living. So if you see this photo, I think you're slowly trying to remember your past life and how you lived and all of that. Forgiveness is important. That is one of the lesson that you have to learn, and that in itself is a purpose. learning the lessons of forgiveness and trust and faith. So you do have a lot of trust issues because of how harsh the situations were in your past life. You're still carrying the trauma and sadness, grief of your past life. Let go of all of it. You will be able to materialize all the things that are running in your mind right now with respect to food industry, with respect to health industry, helping orphan children, adoption, conception, pregnancy, finding the love that you could never find. All of these things, along with that, forgiveness for your current life as well as your past life is extremely important. And I think you are slowly learning about how to forgive. What is forgiveness? You're learning, reading, writing all about it. And trust and faith. So if you have been hurt before, even in your past life or this life, and you want to trust people again and trust yourself again, then now is the time to work on all of these things. You will see a release of freedom from the negativity that you were around, and you're finally becoming this bird of happiness and joy and fly. You're becoming popular, recognized by the society for your hard works. You're very respected person in your society. You're actually going to be called on stage, given the respect and honor. I'm seeing you're very inspiring. You have something. You're writing a book as well. So a lot of things are there meant for you here in this life because of your past life. Leaving and traveling. You travel a lot to do a podcast, or you're traveling to do auditions. You're leaving, you're traveling, you're changing your city, country, etc. because of your work, like doctor related or health related. That also ships. You're traveling in ships, train. You were in transportation. The first card revealed that you had a connection with train or transportation, right? So maybe the time traveling or transportation also is happening. A lot of deja vu moments also happen to you. Suddenly you feel this has already happened, or I've been here before, or I've spoken to this person before. Very intuitive, psychic, witchcraft related. You're very interested in occult sciences. You want to do more research on it, learn about it, and you're intrigued by people who already have these kinds of skills, and you want to develop more and more of these skills. Let's see more and more on what is your life purpose, why are you here, what is the justice you have to provide to people. You have been in times where people were not treated right. So look at that. You were in times where there is Celtic moments happening, and you were in times of where Christianity related. I'm seeing more here. You are very interested to know more about this Bible, and you read up about it. And you look at that spouse also. You were married to a Christian, or you're now married to a Christian, or you're Christian yourself. And inter-religion marriage is on the cards for you here, and your spouse is not from India. I think they're from different country, and you're adjusting to the culture there, or you live abroad and you're adjusting to the culture there, and you might be finding this past life connections fascinating, and you like to take photographs as well, such photographs of old kind of styles photographs. So you can be into photography, you are into travel, leisure, and you'll travel and blog or something like that as well. That is also on the cards for you. Wow. So spirituality and religion, I told you, you have conflict in how you think. Like multiple religions, you're very attracted to them, and you don't even know why. Maybe you're also Hindu and you're attracted to other religion. So spirituality, so suddenly you're into candles and prayers and occult sciences. I'm seeing you're reading a book, and you're also writing a book about religion or spirituality, and how you got interested in spirituality. You want to blog about it, you want to write about it. You're going to get name and fame because of this. Lot of things like this, and your true purpose is ultimately finding yourself. Yeah. Okay, I think one last card and I'm ending this pile here. Okay, Native American. You could have been a Native American as well in your past life, and connection with America is there, or you currently live in America. Yeah, US. Okay, great. So I'm ending this now. Next pile, whoever chose this, I'm going to tilt it this way for your reference. There you go. And the card here kept for your reference was toxic release. Okay, the first card which was kept here was toxic release. So, negative or toxic influences in your life may hinder your personal growth and well being, urging you to set boundaries and distance yourself from harmful relationships. So, your life purpose in itself was to release all of these toxic relationships you were in your past life, to learn about these kind of toxic people, and to let go of these toxic people or toxic habits or patterns that you are set in. Yeah, and I think your past wisdom is telling you now, suddenly you feel the need to exit from a workplace, or suddenly exit from a society where it's not serving you and you're not able to grow. You feel like release. Yeah, that is itself your past life connection that is telling you to how to handle your life now. Wow, that's amazing. You're very empowered or empowering. That is also the word I'm hearing for you. Let's see more. I'm shuffling so that we connect with your energy, interconnected lives. As you can see here, first is the toxic release and then the interconnected lives. You're able to see it. So, why your lives are interconnected or woven together by unseen threads of fate and shared experiences that transcend time and space. Usually, when I do Akashic healing, I do see invisible threads connected with your past life, just like how a mother and daughter, mother and son are usually when we are born. There is an umbilical cord which is connected, and then the doctor just cuts that cord and gives you the baby, right? So, similarly, our interconnected lives show that past life connections still linger in and around us, and past life experiences are connected as invisible threads, and we cut that off. Literally, quite literally, there is visualization done. And if you can't afford to book the healings, now's the time you close your eyes and do the meditations. Actually, tell you what, I at the end of this video, I'm going to give you sigil here. Okay, how to make sigils to connect and find your true purpose. So sigil, I'll tell you how to make the sigil as well. Okay, so coming back to interconnected lives, what does it mean? I think your life purpose is hidden with people around you as well. You're a people person. You like to be around people. You want to do something for people, and you don't want to be alone at all. You are consistently wanting to be with people. You like to socialize. You are an extrovert kind of person. Okay, let's see more. I think you're going to find out soon some decision you're making now. Okay, choices made in the past lives can ripple into your present situations, influencing the paths we take and challenges we face today. So you are facing a lot of challenges these days, and your life purpose is to find out why you're facing so many challenges. The toxic release of people needs to happen, and the decisions to be made, and to exit certain situations in your life, whether it is your workplace or your love life or your family is toxic. I think you have to sit down and talk to your people here about how you're feeling. Open communication, honesty, all of these are your soul lessons, and which will lead eventually to your soul purpose or past life purpose. Let's see what that is. It's telling a story here that you're making decisions, and the challenges you're facing today is because of how you behaved in your past life, right? Because of your past life karma. If you were asking, why me? I'm doing everything good this life. Why am I facing all of these negativities? Why I should go through these negativities? Then that's the answer. Meditation also will bring you a lot of answers. Through meditation and introspection, you can connect with past life experiences and gain insight into your soul's journey, fostering inner peace and spiritual growth. You won't believe, in the first card, I did not get the pulling need to suggest sigil for all of you. And I told you, you can only cut the energy cords if you can't afford healings, etc. Why did I have that sudden need to tell you that or communicate that to you? That is because you are a person who can meditate and do things yourself. If you can't get the healings done, you're somebody who has a healing touch or healing hands to heal your own life. If not other people's life, you are here to heal your own life first. Your life purpose is to meditate and connect with spirituality at the maximum level, and for your own benefit here. You're not somebody like Sadhguru where you go around and help people, thousands of speeches you will give. No, you will not give that kind of speech or something. But I'm seeing that you will change your own life. You will make something big in your life, and you're very happy doing that, because in your last life you have helped multiple people, and then you chose a life like this where you want to be alone, you want to socialize, you want to be with people, and then you want to make maximum for your family and yourself, because in your last life your family members did not see much of you. You were so busy helping other people, you were so busy leaving the home for other people's needs and desires, you could not fulfill whatever your family needed. So now your mother, father, sister, brother, friends, husband, children, whoever are with you right now, your life purpose is to give the best to them. So why am I a housewife, why am I not able to work, etc.? You won't believe what you will face or achieve with meditation. Purely just yoga, meditation, etc. You're someone who might even teach yoga for people, how to look as a transformed body. Okay, maybe you're obese and you will lose weight, and now you know how to treat your body, teaching people self-love. That is your purpose. Helping people with self-love, teaching them patience, teaching them how to transform your bodies, the toxic pattern you're stuck on, how to eat, everything you will guide people. Only about that. So first, it is internally you want to transform yourself here. That's your life purpose. After that, you will release this knowledge to the world. You will tell people how you will preach. You will preach what you will do only. You're someone who wants to see results first, and then only you will be able to communicate to other people. You're someone like that, right? So you will transform your body, you will transform your life, you will show how manifestation works. You believe in manifestation a lot, and then you will reveal it to the world on what all you did, how you handled yourself during the tough times. So you're someone like that, yeah, who will be there for the family, who's always someone who will be a reliable person or friend. Your present choices and actions shape the trajectory of your future, emphasizing the importance of mindful decision making and intention setting. So, set your intention with candle every single day and make sure you see the flame, and in the flame, you will visualize how your life should be. So, like the cards are communicating to you, saying everything that is happening in your current life is all because of your past life. Now the card is telling, but the future is yours. Every action that you're doing currently is affecting your future as well, just like how your past life has affected you now, right? So now you're having all the capacity to make mindful decision, and you will set your intention properly to the universe. You will communicate to the universe. You are all about manifestation, and manifestation first for yourself as well as your family. You're going to give time to your family. You're going to spend time with your children, your husband, your wife, your mother, father, brother. You're going to attend the events. You're just simply going to live your life as normal as possible, and that in itself is extraordinary. So don't go behind this unique thing. Oh, I'm unique. Multiple uniqueness will all make us the same at the end. We all crave for family, we all crave for living and one fulfillment or wish fulfillment, fulfilled life. That is what we all at the end crave. So we're all same in our own unique way. So embrace your own uniqueness, and at the end realize that everything is meant to happen the way it is meant to happen. You are stuck in a negative cycle, please come out of it. I'm seeing depression, negativity, sadness, grief. You're grieving and you don't know what to do. You feel helpless, and sometimes you have everything. You're married, you have kids, you have money, you have everything. You felt purposeless till now, and now just know that your purpose in itself was to have fulfillment in whatever is thrown at you by universe or given to you in a silver plate by universe. So not everything needs to be like a communication to open universe, or I'm going and I'm not getting recognition, I'm just a housewife. No, you're a homemaker. I'm just someone who's not doing anything. No, you're a person who's doing a lot just by your existence. Okay, so you have literally given a choice. You were given a choice. Like, do you want to become someone like a guru where everything will come to you, or do you want to just have a fulfilled familial life and resolve issues and toxic patterns, ancestral problems? You were meant to end it. You were the one who were given this opportunity. So take that opportunity and end the toxic cycles or patterns your ancestors have refused to learn, refused to end it. So you're someone who will end it. Okay, let's see more here. What is your life purpose? What will you do with your life purpose in the future? Is there any chance that you will realize who you are, what you are meant to be? Okay, there you go. So if you've not met your soulmate yet, you will meet as a friend, sister. Anyone can be our soulmates. It's not like twin flame connection. Soulmates are multiple. Even our sisters, brothers can be our soulmates. So past obstacle or challenges may have separated you from your soulmate in previous lives, but divine intervention has brought you together again in this lifetime. So here the card, I'm assuming it's a romantic kind of relationship, and it is not your parent or family kind of relationship here. So more like you're going to find the soulmate. If you were single so far, you're going to find your soulmate, and then you're going to find out what is your life purpose. Few of you here have to give your karmic debts. Despite your good deeds, you get suffering and bad luck. It is because you are still paying for your past life karmas. Like I said, no matter what you did in this life, it is all about your debts that you're carrying. So you have to release all the karmic debts. So do as many good deeds as possible, because you're not a person who has now willfully gone to an orphanage or willfully done anything for people. You don't have the healing skills in your hand, but you're someone who can transform your life. And if love is within us, we can pour from that cup. If the cup itself is empty, we can't pour from that cup. So you're someone simply who has to release all your past life bad luck. Then once you pay for your karmas, you will see how great your life is going to get transformation. Pitradosh, I did mention this in just like couple of minutes ago or seconds ago. I did mention that you are someone who's carrying ancestral trauma and grief, and you are the chosen one to end this Pitradosh. Okay, so ancestral karma or negative energies may be blocking your path to success or fulfillment in this lifetime, prompting a need for ancestral healing and spiritual remedies. So you're somebody who needs that sigil so bad. Oh my God, unbelievable. I'm going to show you at the end of the video, so hang in there. I'm ending this pile 2 here, or card number 2 next. Okay, for people who have a affinity towards this card and you chose this card, let's see what's your reading today. Let me reveal this card for you. You were someone who took poverty vow in your lineage, okay? So the ancestors had taken vows of poverty, monks, nuns, ascetics, who believed wealth was sinful, okay? You were someone who believed that wealth is itself money-minded people, you don't like them, and money-related things you didn't like, and you were like, okay, I need to quit everything, or your ancestors were someone like that. The chronic money blocks are seen in your current life, guilt about earning, minimalism rooted in fear. Wow, this is so good. I think you're suddenly just sitting back on the sofa, like in shock after you saw this card. Healing ritual is mentioned here as well for you. So that is your life purpose, to break this vow you took about the poverty. You were a nun or monk in your past life who had quit everything. You didn't want any materialistic thing. And now in this life, when you want things and when you want to provide for your family, you're not getting money, or even if you make money, you're scared to have acceptance in society that, yeah, I make money, I am rich. No, you are so scared. All right. And I release all ancestral vows of lack and choose divine prosperity. So if you are someone who have not attracted money and you feel that you deserve a lot of money in your life, then that's the affirmation you have to chant time and again to achieve this. Use citron and perform Lakshmi Puja with gold and yellow flowerings. See here. So Fridays you can do this to attract a lot of Lakshmi's blessings. You can also chant another Devi, Lalita Sahasranama. That in the evenings is also helping you gain a lot of wealth. That is what I've heard and experienced. So I fully root for that part. Okay. Next, let's see more on your life purpose. What is your life purpose? Why were you here? What all past life has given you? Emotional inheritance. So you have a lot of unprocessed emotions, grief, fear, regret passed through generations. I think your ancestors have not helped you with this, and you're now someone who chooses sound healing. You are into crystal healing. You get attracted to these kind of like old items like this, like finger rings, etc. This is my girl bestie gave me this, and she's also very attracted to these things, and she has a past life connection with all of these things. And a psychic as well who does not reveal she's a psychic. So look at that. Write down inherited emotions you feel. So all these emotions that you are feeling, that sudden unexplained sadness, emotional confusion, difficulty regulating feelings, all of this needs to be done in the healing ritual. Okay, so burn a paper with sage and offer the ashes to the earth. Write down first all of your emotions. Look at this candle also, the sage word is here repetitive, right? So if it's come twice based on your current energies, that means sage is something you have to buy and burn the paper with sage itself. Write down your emotions that you're feeling, all the grief, all the sadness. Today it's over. Okay, today your life purpose will be given to you on a silver plate. So embrace this reading. So rose quartz and regular water therapy, bathing, swimming, crying consciously. See, crying is not bad. We've often, as mothers or fathers or parents, we've seen if someone's feeling bad, sad, or other emotions other than happy, we always curb that and say, don't cry, don't express. Hey, don't do this. Don't. No, express consciously. See how carefully it's worded. So, can we just uncontrollably cry all the time and leave all our jobs? No, that's not going to happen. So, consciously take 5 to 10 minutes to grieve with whatever you're feeling. I think few of you here feel that you're under influence of some dark magic or dark cycle. Okay, that is also something I'm seeing here, and that needs to go and get released, because this fear that you're feeling is of past life. Nobody is doing anything in this life, and you are not somebody who's anyone's aiming to harm or anything. So release that. Any partner related issues you have, marital related issues you have, you will resolve it very successfully based on these rituals that are being suggested to you. So don't worry much about that. Blocked abundance is also seen here. It's all connected. Look at that. Ancestors face poverty. Again, you have a lot of wealth related, money related issues only, and your life purpose is to resolve that for the rest of the generations. You're going to grow so big and release all of this poverty related oath, woes, whatever it is, you're going to release and provide a very good life for your children. So that is your life purpose. You have been given this opportunity to come back again to release all of these woes that your ancestors took or you took, and you want to break this, and abundance you want to attract in your current life. A lot of abundance is coming to you. I'm seeing it. This blocked abundance is clearing in like magic. It's clearing in no time, and you'll slowly find out your life purpose. Once you get abundance, how you handle that money, who you are giving that money, you're going to change your own life as well as multiple people's lives. Yeah. So it's beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. Ancestors face poverty, loss of land and denied resources, and something related to land you're going to do. Nagas are also connected with you a lot, and you're going to do something for the land. Financial instability, fear of spending and under-earning. Healing ritual, it is suggested here. Light a green color candle and place coins around it. Okay? And chant Om Shreem Namaha 108 times on Wednesday. This you have to use your discretion. Whenever I'm chanting these things, you browse and check, is this the right pronunciation, and then only go ahead and do it. Check if it needs guru initiation. All that disclaimers come with these things. Okay, whatever online you see, thak se don't go ahead and do it. Use your discretion. You're an adult who can very well think for yourself, does this align with whatever I want to achieve? And then check everywhere if it's safe for you to chant these things, because these things are very powerful, and I don't want you to simply chant without much thought to it. I want you to chant with knowledge, with wisdom, with conviction. Okay, offer food or donation in the name of your ancestors on Friday. So this is also a remedy which is being given to you. Wow, that's beautiful. So all the blocked abundance flow which is happening in your generation, generations together, you've seen this poverty. You're the one who will end all of this successfully, and everyone's going to praise you for this, and your hard work will pay off. You're going to be extremely successful. That is your life purpose. You also have a lot of inherited anger that you have to work on yourself. Ancestral anger from oppression, betrayal, or unresolved conflict. So sudden bursts of anger, holding grudges, emotional outbursts are seen. Light a red candle, release the anger through journaling ritual, burn the paper, use black obsidian and red jasper, and practice deep breathing to release frustration. Yeah, I'm seeing all of that for you. Very beautiful emotions are getting released, and releasing all these anger, emotional inheritance of these unprocessed griefs are your life purpose. You have to release these past life purpose is to release all of these past life grief, anger, emotions. Working on your anger emotions is the prime focus here for you. I'm clearing this off and getting more cards here to see what is your life purpose. Wow. Okay. So, people who already have money, like I said, if you have the money, your ancestors abused power. Okay, they were not in the right direction and they abused authority or spiritual knowledge. You are someone who has a lot of spiritual knowledge. That's why I saw Nagas. I told you I'm seeing Nagas as well connected to you guys. That is simply because you had spiritual power and you abused it. Your ancestors have abused it. So, fear of leadership is there in you even now. If some stage fear is there, if people ask you to go speak even in front of the camera, you're not able to speak properly, and you're well educated and everything, still there is some trauma associated with communication skills and attraction to toxic power dynamics. So you have that attraction to bad boss or attraction towards your people who will humiliate you. All of that I'm seeing. Light a violet candle and say these affirmations. I use power with love, wisdom, and integrity. Remedy is to keep a clear quartz and labradorite near your altar to balance power and purpose. So, if you feel conviction of doing these remedies, whatever have been suggested, definitely go ahead and do it. You will see all the riches come back to you. The wealth, the power that you crave and you want to achieve, everything is going to come back to you. A lot of you want to achieve success in politics, and that also is going to happen. This is what I'm seeing here, and you are going to release all these inherited bad emotions or grief, anger, this misuse of power. So they've not been in the right direction. You know this. You've heard stories about your ancestors and your Pitrus, and that is what you have to now release. You were the chosen one, I feel. You have a lot of spiritual knowledge and spiritual abilities where you can heal people. You have healing powers in your hand. You're someone, if you touch, you can heal people. So make sure you first process all of these emotions and then learn a healing power like pranic healing, Reiki healing, distant healing, crystal healing, meditation healing, something like that you can learn and then help other people as well achieve and see. Astrology, Vedic astrology, all of these things will definitely suit you once you release all of this. And I think it'll take plenty months and years for you to release these things first. That's the revelation. Your true power or true past life purpose is this healing. And to gain all the knowledge, you're a psychic, you have powers, you have hidden powers nobody has. So you're much, much better than what you think now. And slowly, if you're in shock right now, thinking, I am psychic, is it? Do I have these powers? If you're questioning yourself, simply go in front of the mirror and ask yourself and ask the mirror to show in a dream today. Within 24 hours, you're going to get that dream. You're going to come back and comment saying, yes, I did receive dreams of nagas and snakes. And I think I'm a psychic. You will get that intuition very shortly. Wow. Now, I think I will show you how to make the sigil. Each one of you focus for your first pile, second pile, and third, or first card, second card, and the third. How to make a sigil and make good use of it. I'm going to show that now. Wow, that was so intuitive. We didn't prepare for a sigil at all. So now I'm going to live show you how to make a sigil. So make sure you concentrate and focus. Let's see if you wanted to find out what's your true life purpose. And with the reading, you have some clarity and idea and you want more of it. I have found my life purpose. That is what you're going to write. Okay. I have found my life purpose. Let's say that is what you write. Now you can modify this. You can write anything here to make a sigil. I am abundant. I have wealth. I have released all the toxicity, like that. Okay. But this is just for example. You cancel out all the vowels here first. All the vowels. You can browse if you don't know what are vowels, and you cancel out all the vowels. Next, you will cancel any repeat alphabet found. right? Anything is repetitive, then we cancel out that as well. See, purpose, double P's, I've cancelled out. So now what remains is H, F, M, Y, and I missed N and D. You can use that any order. Don't worry about the order. Just note down everything. So found my life purpose. So L and P. So these many are left. So now I just focus. Now that I know what is my intention here, I just focus on making one design out of the remaining words here, right? Do I see anything repetitive now? Nothing. So now I just join it however I want, like this. Now I make it into a design. Can I afford to do that? You can write any which way you want. Okay, use your creative juices here, however you want. Now I'm making the design better. Now I don't care about the wordings, how they have to be written, what I have to do, nothing. So just practice a couple of designs based on this, okay, as reference. Then whatever comes up as the best design for yourself, you will write that as the final design here. And then you just put a circle around it. And then you hold this paper where you practiced all of it, the final sigil that you've made out of. Next, you have to stop caring about how it will look or what is the meaning, etc. If it's looking nice to you and if it's making sense to you, then you tear the paper out like this. And then simply in front of a candle, you charge your intentions here. You want to find your life purpose soon. That's what you will do. And then you'll burn it with the candle. That's it. So before burning, make sure you write down your final sigil somewhere and then burn it. Blow the ashes. Then this sigil you will redraw and keep it underneath your pillow cover for the rest of the days that you will find your life purpose. It's as simple as that. Please use the same technique to manifest anything in life. Make sigils for anything, wealth, job. It happens so quickly. It's almost unbelievable. Thank you so much for being in the video. Hari Om Tat Sat.